guys, welcome to this walk around video of this 2021 Ninja 400 in the metallic graphite gray in the high vis yellow. This is the best looking 400 Kawasaki has released to this day. The gray, the black, it's kind of silver, and then to tie it all together, they have that high vis yellow accent colors. This thing is gorgeous. I just hate it that weather is so cold and chilly that we can't get this bike outside, but man, you look at that paint, it is beautiful. Let's get into the actual heart of this machine. This is a 2-cylinder 399cc machine, and this bike has taken over the market. This machine has dominated the sub 400cc sport bike category. Give you a little race information. Moto America had the KTM 390 class, so the RC 390, and then next thing you know, R3 came out with their machine. Kawasaki had a 300, but they stepped it up to 400, and this bike ever since then has been dominating the racetrack. This bike has a trellis frame surrounding that 399cc engine. That makes it very rigid, strong, agile, and most importantly, lightweight. This bike comes in at 368 pounds. You want to talk about a light bike. This thing weighs like a feather underneath you. Being a new rider today in the year 2021 couldn't be any better, because even if you've never been on a motorcycle, if you've never threw a leg over a bike, it is so easy to get on a machine now and automatically feel comfortable. I can't think of a better machine to get on if you're looking at a first-time bike that looks sporty other than the Z400. Those two bikes are identical underneath the plastics, but above the plastics, the Z is obviously more upright, a little bit more comfortable, but really you sit on both of these machines and they are super comfy and cozy. And in comfort, the cockpit of this machine has a seat height of 31 inches. So again, new rider friendly, and it's not very intimidating. You're not on your toes, you're not cramped up. Even though this looks like a sporty machine, it is very ergonomically comfortable. We have 41mm telescopic forks. They're not the inverted type like you see on most sport bikes, but this bike doesn't necessarily need that high performance suspension package out of the box. Even though you're not going to be flying on this bike has more than enough stopping power, and it has ABS. Another sharp, sleek feature on this bike is going to be the headlights. These are the same headlights it shares with its big brothers, the ZX6R. Same LED headlights. And I've got to say, when you are on this machine, you know, we all want to look like we're riding fast bikes, and the ZX6R is no exception. But when you get on this machine, it looks like you are on a powerful machine. You have the same characteristics and the same performance out of those LED headlights. You've got the integrated blinker in the side fairing there. Those have been tried and true. And then you bring it on around to the instrument cluster, and that should look familiar if you are familiar with Kawasaki bikes. That is the digital analog dash that is in the ZX6R and other Kawi models. When you turn it on, you have a beautiful, clean and crisp display that shows you your gear indicator, your RPMs, your fuel gauge, your coolant temp, speed, and miles on the odometer. You were getting all the features and benefits of the Big Brother Ninja line, yet they are compacting it into this very inexpensive, best bang for your buck beginner bike that is out there. While we're on the topic of similarities, you come down here to the taillight section, and you have the taillight of the ZX6 and the ZX10, which again, you have that impersonating factor, you have that wow factor, and you have that wow, man, this is a good looking sports bike. Before we talk about the price, I want to show you my favorite part of this bike. You get down here to the side fairing, and in the plastics, you have a ghosted Ninja logo. It is so clean, you can't even tell it's there from afar. In the sunlight, it's a little more dominant, but this thing is buttery smooth. It just flows so well with the paint. And look at the paint. You can see my reflection right there in the paint job. These plastics are high end, and there is nothing low end about these guys. Now that we've hit every detail on this bike that I love and I think you should know as well, let's get to the price. This bike non-ABS comes in at $49.99, and then with the ABS and KRT and other color scheme versions, you're looking at a whopping $5,600. That is so cheap for a bike like this. I can't tell you how many people I have talked to that have ridden these bikes, that ride ZX10s, Yamaha R6s. They get on this thing and they absolutely love it. It's like a full-size Z125, and what I mean by that is you can take this bike and be confident. You can be aggressive. You can ride with this bike, the throttle completely open, and take corners at full speed. Yet you can ride this bike on the interstate, go long distances with it, and not have to worry about getting flown off the side of the road by a tractor trailer. With this bike being covered and walked all the way around, guys, I can't thank Northeast Georgia Motorsports enough for letting me come out here and check this bike out for myself. If you guys are in the market for your first bike, I highly recommend taking a look at the Ninja 400. Come down here, throw a leg over this bike, get one of the associates to put this bike in a wheel chock, get both feet on here, both hands on those handlebars, and get cozy and comfortable. I can't tell you how much that will help you in determining your next purchase for your first bike. You would be hard pressed to find a better first bike other than the Z400, which at the end of the day, it's the same bike under all the plastics, a little bit different ergonomics, but they're not too much different. This is such an easy ride. It has such an easy throttle, such an easy cable pull. This bike isn't aggressive. You can ride it wide open almost and not get in too much trouble. Guys, let me know if you have any other questions about this Ninja 400. Leave them in the comment section below and I will do my best to answer them. Be sure to check out Northeast Georgia Motorsports. Again, I have their information in the description down below. Let me know what you think of this 2021 Ninja 400. Also, they've got two other color schemes, the red and that teal blue. Let me know what you think about those and which one is your favorite. Until next time, ride safe, have fun, and we'll see you on the next one.